has been said many times that it's not what you do, it's who you are. Your state of consciousness is everything. I have been flailing in my vibration, which is totally fine. There's no problem. If we're flailing, we just notice we're flailing. If you desire to be as great as you inherently are, then you will seek answers rather quickly. And for me personally, I came across a video about focus and how important it is to focus. And boy, as somebody who has identified with ADHD, a belief that I've put out in the world about myself is that I'm unable to focus, which is not true. Because, as always, when something is very important to you, you can focus. You have no trouble focusing. So for me, it's just, what do I really desire? When you're like me and you live in a state of rumination and pull from the mind, right? Because the mind is always changing its mind. It's always changing its story. It's playing all the sides. It's like an untrained dog pulling at a leash, ripping the leash and just running wherever it wants to go. And anyway, I'm tired. I'm tired of that. I'm really tired of that. Sometimes you just kind of have to be tired of it and be like, okay, that was a fun game and I'm tired. Let's play a new game. There's no limit to who we can be. And this video about focus showed me that I was putting and pouring focus into so many different things that were not feeding me anything back. I mean, I don't mean that you have to sit and be rigid and focus on one thing for hours. I mean, you really have to get straight with yourself about what you're taking in, what you really believe. I don't know where my days go. I don't think I've been largely conscious during a lot of my days. I think I know that I wake up very conscious and probably the most lucid, and that is when we are primed to set our intentions. And I know that I do a pretty good job of that in the morning, if there's any time of day. But then as the day goes on, I don't know where I went. Stuff just happens. I'm looking at my phone and there's, like, as you know, a million different time sucks you can be distracted by. And this video on focus, which I will share in the description, was very powerful for me because it got me writing for the first time in years. I just digitally write, but I've been really wanting to start actually writing again with a pen and paper. So I started to write what I really wanted. I started to write the life that I actually want, instead of whatever my mind is trying to tell me. And so I reached deeply within myself and I wrote that this life is a game. And my focus is the most important component of this game. Because what I focus on, I become. I know that I want to meditate. I'm not really dedicating myself to that. Okay, that's a truth bomb. Perfect. So I want to meditate every morning. Not when my mind tells me that it's a good time to, which it rarely does. And I want to listen and read more inspirational content. And I want to sit with my breath more. And I'm already into breath work, and that has been a great start for me, an amazing game changer. But I would like to do it more regularly. I would like to create art for the fun of it, instead of being scared that maybe it's not going to be good enough. I mean, that programming is so old. So I want to create with joy and I want to play. I just want to make art for the sake of making art, even if it doesn't look good. I want to journal. And so I want to start dumping out my brain every morning on a piece of paper, which I did. And it really hurt my hand because it's been so long since I wrote with my hand. I want to let my heart lead. I want to compare myself only to me. I'm tired of comparing myself to other people. As we know, that gets you nowhere, and we do it all the time. I mean, it's like, sure, we're programmed to, but our phones and everything make it so much easier to do that. Obviously, social media, but I want to use social media for good, and I want to actually post again on Instagram and regularly and not be scared. Just even making this video, like, ugh. I don't want to be so rigid about videos. I just want to talk on camera about things that I could possibly help you guys with or inspire you. And just about things that inspire me. I mean, why not? And I want to just loosen up. But I can't do that with the current paradigm or how things have been. I am unable to do that. Again, because my focus has not been on what I want. It's just been on everything around me, pulling my attention. And again, no judgment. That's very human. And I'm not trying to be perfect at this focus either. I mean, that's a trap, right? But just more intentional. When the days go by and it feels like time is passing and that feels really scary, I think it's just because I've realized how little I'm actually present throughout the day. That's, I think, the scariest part. It's not even the time. It's just, where am I? So I want to be here with myself. I want to be present. And so for the next 30 days, I'm going to meditate every morning. I'm going to brain dump every morning. And I'm going to start to do things with more intention and more presence. And I'm going to do less overall because I also notice that I try to be busy all the time. And it's actually not serving me at all in the way that I'm being busy. Maybe you can relate. So the biggest thing that I wrote that I want to share with you is that I'm going to start focusing on me before anything else, before anyone else. I'm going to be selfish and I'm going to go into my world and ask myself what I want to create, because it's not a morning thing, an afternoon thing, an evening thing. It's every moment we have the opportunity to show up the way we want to. And we came here on this planet to be creators. And I know it's often thrown around, stop consuming and create more. And those videos always bothered me because it was triggering to me, because I knew that I wasn't creating the way I wanted to. So whoever put those videos out, thank you. It's true. It's true. Anything that triggers me, I love you. You are a gift. And I want to rest appropriately and not compare myself to people who never rest, because that's what I do. I compare myself to the very busy people that I know and that I see, and that, I think that I have to be that way. And I don't. That just doesn't align with me, to constantly be busy and drain myself all the time. And for what? So I want to be more intentional with the time that I have. And that starts with doing nothing but going inside of me. I really hurt myself there. So feeling into my decisions that I make throughout the day, throughout the week, do they align with me? Do they bring me joy? Am I treating myself like I'm valuable? If I'm not, then it's time to go within, where all the riches are, right in here. For the next 30 days, I'm going to be paying a lot of attention to where am I in all of this? Where am I right now? And right now, I'm very present, very expanded and excited and ignited. It's a new day, my friends, and honestly, I'm ready for it. And if you feel the pull, let me know in the comments below. And if you don't feel the pull, that's okay too. But I just gotta tell you, for me, I'm ready for change. And it all starts in here. Less doing, more being, and the doing comes from this anyway. And then the end of the 30 days, I hope I have some interesting things to share with you. But until then, it's just me and my inner guidance. I'm excited. I'm curious. I'm excited. I've always wanted to learn particular things that my mind told me I'm too busy to learn. Even just sitting here making this video, my mind was like,
are you kidding? You don't have a script? You're not like those other creators that are like, you know, legit?
what does that even mean? We're all legit. We all have something valuable to share with the world. It's doing us a massive disservice to shut ourselves off from ourselves. Let's do it. Let's be intentional. Love you guys.